Howdy folks, we're next to the Fortson here in the garage. Welcome to the garage. Today we're going to talk about preparing for a severe winter storm or winter event. Supposedly we're supposed to be getting a late winter storm here, early spring storm, today and tomorrow. So I'm going to tell you all about preparing for that and what we're expecting. Alrighty, so the weatherman here says that we're supposed to see up to 28 inches of snow and rain along with some pretty high winds. We're supposed to see between 40 and 60 mile-an-hour winds, according to the latest report. We're about noon here and the storm's supposed to start later on today. What we can expect here on the prairie is the winds will be affecting us quite a bit. The snow will be blowing and driving into blizzard conditions. We are in a winter storm advisory and a blizzard warning as of right now, and as they learn more, I'm sure they're going to continue to up it, and hopefully they're completely wrong, we get completely missed, and I would be happy with that. But unfortunately that's not how the world works. We have to prepare for this. So starting off, we're going to prepare the generators, we're going to prepare a tractor, and we're going to make sure our vehicles are ready to weather the storm should anything happen. But first, we're going to start with the generators. And here we have the Kingcraft 3250 watt generator. This one has about a 3-gallon tank, and it is our most powerful generator, but it is also the least reliable. I did work on this the other day and get it running. Hopefully, if we do need it, it'll be ready to go. Here we have our newest generator and our primary use generator. It's a 2000 watt WEN inverter generator. So far this is going to be our main generator that if we do lose power, this is what we're going to go to. It is going to use the least amount of fuel and should be quieter and more efficient than the Sears. With these 3 generators, hopefully, we should have our electrical needs covered. Now, we always need a backup source of heat, and I'm including it with the generators because we have electric heat in the house, and our 3 generators aren't capable of taking care of the heating needs of the house. So we have a Mr. Buddy propane heater that I'm going to show you next. Here's our handy dandy Mr. Heater Big Buddy. This is our emergency source of heat should we need it. Thankfully this storm we should stay a little warmer, in the 20s at least. Hopefully we won't lose power, but if we do, and we do get to the point that we do need a heat source, this will work fine. We have 2 full propane tanks, should we need them. So now you're probably thinking, you've got 3 generators. What are you doing to fuel those generators? Well, all those generators run off of gasoline. And trust me, we have enough gasoline. I try to keep at least 7 gallons, 5 to 7 gallons on hand. So over here in the corner, I'll show you, we have, behind the softener salt and stuff, we have a 5-gallon can, a 2-gallon can, and another 2-gallon can of gasoline. So now you're wondering, what about the tractors? Because I mentioned tractors. Well, we have the Fortson Major, which is our main tractor now. Should we need a tractor? It is also the biggest tractor. It is a diesel. Diesels take a little bit of special care. With this diesel, the diesel tank is full, and we treat it with Howe's diesel treatment. That helps prevent gelling and other issues. It also adds a little bit of lubrication for the old tractor. It needs a little lubrication to this diesel fuel for the injector pump and injectors. So along with that, we also make sure we have a little extra on hand in case we start going through that diesel in that tank. So here we have an extra 5 gallons of diesel fuel that have been treated with Howe's diesel treatment. Here is the Howe's diesel treat. This is what we use in the tractor and our diesel fuel. Prevents gelling, keeps things clean, and it's also the lubricant. This is a great thing that you must have on hand if you have diesel machinery, like the old Fortson here, which... Now the use for the the diesel forts in here is if, for whatever reason, we need a vehicle that can get through some shit. We have the tractor. The tractor is also pretty good for plowing. The plow is not on the tractor right now. It's actually right outside the garage door. So pop open the garage door, back the tractor up like 2 feet, hook the plow on, we're ready to go. Now for the next bit, we're going to talk about vehicles. We have 3 vehicles here. We have the truck next to me, which I don't use for like anything. It's kind of the baby. It doesn't go out in the wintertime at all. But we do have it should we need it. Outside of the garage, it's really windy, so we're not going to go out there. I have my 2002 Dodge Ram 3/4 ton pickup, 4-wheel drive. That truck, going into winter, I always make sure I have adequate tires, and whenever there's a storm coming, I make sure that it has a full tank of fuel, and we try to keep it that way. Now, beyond that, we have a car. We have a 1999 Dodge Neon. It's not very good, especially if there's a winter storm, but it also has a full tank of fuel just in case we do need it, and it is usable. Probably not, but it's there if we need it. So something I shouldn't have to mention, but I'm going to mention anyway, is with any winter storm, you want to make sure you have enough groceries in your house and other supplies, like your medications if you have to take medications, or make sure you have water in case your well or your city water is not available. We have a couple jugs that we keep on hand just in case for drinking water, cooking, cleaning up if we have to, but that's like, try not to use it for cleaning up. So I hope you found this useful, helpful, and enjoyable in the least. And if you have, please comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video, probably after or during this storm, when we have to get some of this equipment out and do something about it if we get hit. Can't always trust the weatherman. Have a good one.